Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Shem Shah, double lines to the Apostle GMS. This is Anna Allah coming at you with another video. And basically, with this show, I want to go into a topic that we all know, but it came into my spirit. Came to me through the spirit. I was just thinking about this topic. And basically, this topic goes into physical appearance. When it comes to this word, see, in the scriptures, the Most High don't deal with men. You know what? I got to start off with that scripture. Let me get right to it. The point is in verse 7, but I'm going to start from verse 1. 1 Samuel 16:1. And Yahweh Shem Shah said unto Samuel, How long wilt thou mourn for Saul, seeing I have rejected him from reigning over Israel? Fill thine horn with oil, and go. I will send thee to Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I have provided me a king among his sons. So Saul was taken out of that kingship. Because remember, Saul was supposed to slaughter all of the Amalekites and their cattle. He supposed to leave alive nothing that breatheth. But Saul didn't do that. Okay? He didn't kill all the Amalekites, all of the Amalekites. And he had taken their cattle and felt that all these cattle could be used as a sacrifice. He disobeyed what Yahweh Shem Shah had commanded him to do, so he was removed from that kingship over Israel. So a new king was to be anointed. So the Most High is telling Samuel, I'm gonna send you to Jesse the Bethlehemite, because that's where he lived in Bethlehem. I provided a king among his sons. It's gonna be a king among his sons that's gonna rule instead of Saul. And Samuel said, How can I go? If Saul hear it, he will kill me. Because Saul had known the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah was leaving him. When you read throughout Samuel, it speaks about Saul knowing that the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah was leaving him. So Samuel felt that if Saul heard about it, Saul would kill him. If he heard about him anointing a new king over Israel. And Yahweh Shem Shah said, Take an heifer with thee, and say, I am come to sacrifice to the Lord. So take this heifer with you, and say you using it for a sacrifice. And call Jesse to the sacrifice, and I will show thee what thou shalt do. And thou shalt anoint me him, whom I name unto thee. So you're going to anoint the person I'm going to tell you to anoint. And Samuel did that which Yahweh Shem Shah spake, and came to Bethlehem. And the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, Comest thou peaceably? Because the prophets would come to your town to cast judgment on somebody, as the prophesied destruction. So they was afraid. They was asking, was he coming in peace? And he said, Peaceably, I am come to sacrifice unto Yahweh Shem Shah. Sanctify yourselves and come with me to the sacrifice. And he sanctified Jesse and his sons, and he called them to the sacrifice. And it came to pass, when they were come, that he looked on Eliab and said, Surely the Lord's anointed is before him. So he's looking at his son and said, he must be the anointed right there. It got to be him. And to see, it right there, it said he looked for a reason. To show you that he looked upon the physical. It wasn't spiritual. But Yahweh Shem Shah said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance or the height of his stature. So he looked at him physically, looked at his face. He probably had a big beard, or the height of his stature. Or also he could have muscles, and said big muscles. He had the height of his stature, so he had to have been tall. Or even if he wasn't tall, the Most High is just telling him, don't worry about the physical, because I have refused him. I refused him. For Yahweh Shem Shah seeth not as man seeth. See, the Most High don't see how man sees. Man looks on the exterior. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but Yahweh Shem Shah looketh on the heart. So man looketh on the outward appearance. The Most High looketh on your heart, man. That's how the Most High looks. The Most High looks on your heart. That's how he looks, on your heart. Meaning your spirit, which is what's inside. You know what I'm saying? Oh, see, that guy can't be a man, Lord. Look at him, see? He balding. He got a receding hairline. Oh, look, he can't be a man, Lord. Look how short and skinny he is. He can't look at a man, Lord. He fat. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't be a man, Lord, because of this or that. Nah. Because people will look at you and think that, because you don't look like how the movies would depict the prophet, Or how you look on the internet and they show you a prophet or, you know, one of the apostles or disciples. That's how it's supposed to look. No, it's not about that. Even your own family, people around you, will look at you like that. Ain't no prophet, ain't no man, Lord. They just think you just some regular old dude. Okay? That was more to it I could read, but that was the point that I wanted to get. So it's not about the exterior, it's about the interior, it's about the spirit. That's what the Most High chooses as men. None of us was chosen for how we look. You got brothers in the camp that got helmets in different camps across the world. But guess what? They're still in the truth. So it's all a spiritual thing. This is the book of James 2, in James chapter 2. My brethren, have not the faith of our Lord Yahushua, the Lord of glory, with respect to persons. So don't have with respect to person, man. You know, favoritism towards people, bias. No, not supposed to do that. For if there come unto your assembly a man with a gold ring and goodly apparel, and there come in also a poor man in vile raiment. So if a man come in with a gold ring and goodly apparel, nice clothes, but then there come a poor man, he's not rich. He got vile raiment. This guy got a gold ring and good apparel. This guy is poor and a vile raiment. So this guy's rich because he got a gold ring, and this guy got good apparel, and this guy's poor. This guy got good apparel, but the other guy got vile raiment. And ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing. Now, gay meaning like joyfully, happily, goodly. So it's talking about goodly clothing. That's why I mentioned goodly apparel in the previous verse. Now, gay in this day and age, you know, as decades have passed, it became known as, you know, homosexual. As a matter of fact, there was a group called Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, and I believe it was in the 1950s. They had a song called "Why Do Fools Fall in Love?" And the opening line of the song is, "Why do the birds sing so gay?" What do you think that's talking about? Why they sing so happily? Why they sing so goodly? Why they sing so joyfully? And this is like back in the 50s. If you set it on a record now, it'll sound, in people's minds, it'll be completely different. Because the meaning of it is different than what it meant back then. Alright? And ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, sit thou here in a good place. And say to the poor, so you tell him, sit here in a good place. Sit right here, because you got nice clothes on. People do that. You go to a party, you go to a cookout, you go anywhere. It's the person with the nice clothes that everybody look at. Like, that's a status symbol. They'll treat that person with a certain level of respect, but not the person that's not dressed the same. Because they feel like they're not worthy of it. Based on how they look. And that's how these so-called churches are. These pork chop eating pastors. They all about money. That's what they all about. Oh, look, let me go take a picture with this celebrity. Oh, look, this celebrity in my church. I'm going to take a picture with that one. I'm going to take a picture with this one. I'm going to take a picture with that one. Take a picture with this one. Take a picture with that one. That's what they do. That's what they do. You understand? That's what they do. Because they want to be acknowledged. Oh, look, see? Beyonce was at his church. Oh, look. I'm just throwing out names. Oh, look, Beyonce's at his church. Oh, look, Evander Holyfield's at his church. Oh, look, Floyd Mayweather's at his church. Oh, look, there's, whatever kind of celebrity you could think of. Oh, here's Jennifer Hudson. Why are they taking pictures with them? They ain't go around taking pictures with other people that go to their church. And if they do, that's just to act like they're not doing it for the celebrity specifically. Oh, let me take pictures with some of the regulars that come here to make it seem like I'm not just doing it because of this particular celebrity. But the celebrity will be sitting in the front row. Why? Why are they sitting in the front row for? Why the camera on them? I'm using that as an example. Because they all about money. They ain't sincere. That's why the Most High not dealing with these churches. You know? That's why the Most High ain't dealing with these churches. Anyway. Sit thou here in the good place. That's what they're saying to the person in goodly apparel. And say to the poor, stand thou there, or sit here under my footstool. So you're telling the poor person, stand over there. Or sit at my footstool. In other words, sit at a lower seat. And that's exactly what they'll do. That's exactly what they'll do. That's respect the person. You're not supposed to do that. That's how people in the world are. You know? It's all about money. It's all about fame and fortune. Oh, yo, he wear that same chain. So what? Oh, look, see, I saw him wear that same outfit twice. Okay, it's 365 days in the year. He wore the outfit twice. Big deal. They're all about the physical. Are you not then partial in yourselves? You're being biased. Yeah. And I'll become judges of evil thoughts? Yeah, because that's not right to do. That's not right to do, to have that bias towards the rich and towards the rich and poor, in regards to the rich and the poor, or in any aspect. Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith? See, the Most High chose the poor in this world rich in faith. That's what the Most High is dealing with. So don't think, oh man, Most High can't be dealing with me. I mean, if he's dealing with me, why I'm living like this or why I'm living like that? The Most High chose the poor of the world rich in faith. That's this thing is about. You've been in this thing for all these years, right? You was never balling. You was never quote unquote balling out of control. But you're still in this thing, right? That shows you the Most High ain't dealing with that. And I'm laid off, I ain't working like 6 months. I mean, I can still pay my rent and my bills. But, I can still pay my rent and my bills. But, with my savings, but the money running kind of low. Well, the Most High gonna throw, if through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, you a man of the Lord, the Most High gonna throw you a bone, he gonna look out for you. You know what I'm saying? People look at they got the garments on, look at their sneakers. Who cares? We don't care about that. They don't know what we got. And the things that we have that are materialistic, guess what? We don't care about that. It's just an object to us. It should be. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him? So it's all about being rich in faith, man. Last verse, Psalm 147:10. He delighteth not in the strength of the horse. He taketh not pleasure in the legs of a man. See that? The Most High, the scripture said the Most High, he delighteth not in the legs of a horse. I'm sorry, he delighteth not in the strength of a horse. A horse is known for its strength. Even a car is, even vehicles have what's called horsepower. So horses are known for their strength. They're known for its power. Okay? Right here, horsepower, unit of power. Horsepower refers to the power of an engine, an engine produces. It's calculated to the power needed to move 550 pounds 1 foot in 1 second, or by the power needs to move 33,000 pounds 1 foot in 1 minute. And to give you an example of a horse pulling an object, pulling a wheel and lifting the object attached to a horse with a rope attached to it, which is also attached to a wheel, and it's pulling it, lifting up an object that's attached to the rope. See? That's from www.toyota, .ca. So let's go back. So Psalm 147:10, he delighteth not in the strength of the horse. He taketh not pleasure in the legs of a man. So he's not worried about the strength of the horse. He's not worried about the legs of a man. The legs is your explosiveness, your speed. The Most High don't care about that. Your leaping ability. People see that, oh, look how high Michael Jordan jumped. Oh, look how high, Dominique Wilkins jumped. Look how high LeBron James jumped. Or look how fast Usain Bolt is. Your legs is your foundation. That's your strength. That's your balance. Your explosiveness, your speed, all of that comes from your legs. But the Most High don't delight in that because it's not about the physical. Last verse. St. John 6 verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. See, it's the spirit that quickeneth. Quickeneth means to make alive. As a matter of fact, if you look up quickening, like on Wikipedia, I believe, the quickening is the first sign of life in the baby in the mother's womb. A sign of movement. Okay, it's the spirit that quickeneth, makes you alive. This word, the flesh profiteth nothing. So it's not about the flesh. It's all about the spirit. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So these words are spirit and these words are life. See? So that's what this is all about, man. I could continue one another verse, but that's basically the point. So with that, I'm going to close and say, oh, praise to Yahweh Shemel Shah. That belongs to the Apostle GMS. I hope that learns something. Shalom.